But at that time, their management didn't want to take the fights. Lou Duva, then Mike Tyson and their people. This is what I found out. I said, I can't believe that.
Hey guys, why didn't terrible Tim Witherspoon, former two-time heavyweight champ, ever fight Mike Tyson? We're going to discuss that. Also, how does he think it would have played out had they both fought in their primes? Anyway, check out his YouTube channel. He's posting some cool content on there. It's kind of a newer channel, so help support it. I'll link it in the description below. You could also follow him on Instagram, officially Tim Witherspoon. And while you're at it, please help support my channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing the video. And with that said, let's find out about this whole Tim Witherspoon, Mike Tyson thing. Hey, another guy I got to ask you about, and this would be a more feasible fight because you guys were both like at the top, you know, in the 80s and 90s, Mike Tyson.
Yeah, now Tyson, this is when, Tyson came a little bit after our era. Mitch Green, David Bay, Greg Page, the list goes on and on. All these young Turk heavyweights. Tyson was tough. During that period, when Tyson was coming behind to clean up the whole heavyweight, he was on his way up the ladder. Most of our heavyweights, we were being mismanaged, the ones that was with Don, we were being mismanaged. Our self-esteem was low. Our training periods were low because we knew that we wasn't going to get the majority of the money or the exact amount of money we supposed to get. And like talking about Don King, I just want to let you know real quick, I left it alone. It was a chapter back in my life and a lot of other boxers' life, but I will talk about a little bit about it now. But we were depressed. We wasn't training hard. Everybody wasn't getting paid, so, and we trained. Some of us trained hard. I trained hard, but mentally I couldn't get ready for a lot of those fights. And the question you asked me,
how do you think that would have played out anyway?
I do believe that I could have beat Mike Tyson. It's hard for me to guess or to say. I know deep down inside, my 100%, me in good shape, and he's in good shape. I do believe that either one of us could win. I do believe I could have beaten him like Buster Douglas did.
Sure. Yeah.
I could have beat him, and what convinced me a lot more was I seen him. There was like 5 other fights. He fought Quick Tillis and it went 10 rounds. I fought Quick Tillis and I knocked him out in the first round. No, I knocked Quick out in the first round, but it took him 10. So I was like, wow, okay. And there was other fights that they wouldn't allow me fight, but they let Mike. Me and Mike are good friends. I love him. He looked out for me too in different events. But I looked on his list of fightings, and it had like 5 or 6 opponents where the commission let him fight, but didn't let me fight him. They told me I can't fight him, but they let Mike fight him. So I said, okay. But Lou Duve at one point, if they was like Evander Holyfield, they didn't the business part. Now I think Evander would definitely fight, and Tyson really fight me. But at that time, their management didn't want to take the fights. Lou Duva, then Mike Tyson and their people. This is what I found out. I said, I can't believe that. That's really pumping me up. I said, that's cool.
So they just thought you were too dangerous.
What I just said, right?
The managers thought you were too dangerous of a fight?
Yes. Yes. Lou Duva and them at one point didn't want me to fight. They didn't want me to fight. Even Lennox Lewis.
Really?
I found out even Lennox Lewis, they rather had took somebody else. And I was like, wow, that right hand must be really doing the work on everybody's brains. So I was like, I can't believe this. We looked on the statistics, and we seen where Mike Tyson fought 5 guys that they wouldn't let me fight. Lennox Lewis, his management turned me down, not him. Evander Holyfield, they said he had something was wrong with his heart, and that's why he couldn't take the fight. And they didn't take a fight. So I think the boxers themselves would have definitely want to fight, but the management, they were shifting up because of the skills. I was slick. I sneaked over and right in. I had a good defense. And if they said if the right Tim show up on the right day, we might be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That was more of a fear than the other things too. If the right Tim show up, that's what everybody. If the right Tim show up, man, we in trouble. That's what everybody was saying.
Yeah, you got to be careful, man, with you and that right hand, that overhand right for sure. Now, here is a question, though. Since those fights never happened back then, Tyson's fighting now, Evander's fighting. This could still happen. Does Tim want to get back in the ring?